bit of a battle for that one, but Betty triumphed with a bid of £114,000.
Lovely, thank you.
She came along to tell me what she's going to do with the property. So this could be a very, very short chat. Betty, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And congratulations, I think you've got a very nice property. But what are you going to do to it? Because
I think not much. Somebody already did everything for us when we bought it.
did you think, I've got to have that?
Yes. I thought, oh, this is really good to rent out straight away, because you could just literally bring your suitcase in and live in it straight away.
The we, who's the we? You said we?
Well, I say we, but it's actually an investor who I work with, and he's overseas.
Okay, so is this all new for you?
It is quite new for us. I used to be in the fashion industry.
Now I can see. Now I can see.
So I worked in the fashion industry over 18 years. I've worked for lots of branded fashion designer labels. Been to Milan, New York, everywhere. It was quite good fun. Had a fantastic career. Met lots of different types of people, celebrities like yourself.
No, I'm no celebrity, not now. The ones you're talking about. What were you doing? What were you actually doing in the fashion industry? Tell us what your particular
Well, I started out as a designer, and then I gradually went to product development and management. So I managed the design side, worked with designers so that their dreams could come true.
And now, on behalf of that investor, Betty is making her own dreams, those of property development, come true. Well, she was in fashion. Did you not hear what I said? Born in Hong Kong, Betty studied in Manchester, so she knows the area well. She's helped out on a few refurbishments already, including designing studios. With her background, she's perfectly placed for what should be mostly a cosmetic refurb. So what's the first thing you're going to do?
The walls I want to make into feature walls in every area of the room. So choose some really nice colours to make feature walls.
Okay.
The floors we don't really need to touch, it just needs cleaning up. The floor tiles, we're going to get professional cleaners to regrout it and put a silicone coating over the top. So it's just nice because we're going to tenant it out, and we just want the tenant to have a good experience here and make it feel more homely. And then the kitchen cabinets, we're thinking of having it resprayed and just cleaned up really. And then in the kitchen we'll probably have painted some feature walls as well.
A bit of painting that's not white.
Not white, not white. A little bit of colour just to bring it back to life.
Are you going to tinker with the layout at all?
Because it's going to be a rental, and already anybody could actually literally move in. But we won't really take any walls out, not for this project.
Okay. What about the cooker and?
Oh yes, the cooker. The white goods we will change. We will change that because I wouldn't like to move into a house with no proper white goods to use.
It's a bit dated, isn't it?
It's a bit dated, so we've changed that a bit. And the bathroom, yes, same as the kitchen. Clean up the tiles, regrout it, take off the silicone where it's gone all mouldy, just fix it up, and put a little bit of paint in there as well.
I hate to ask the question because I pretty much know the answer. What's the budget?
What's the budget? 5,000 to 6,000. I've just maybe
I'm
a bit
going to
more
have to
wide.
stop you. Hold it a minute. 5,000-6,000. Where's it going? Tell me where it's going.
I think back garden.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you really want to go to town on the back garden and make it.
Well, it's just presentable really, because it probably needs a bit of levelling because it's a bit sloped. So it needs excavating. So it needs to leave a little bit of a budget. And if I save money, then that's great, because the client will be happy.
Well, this may be her first development, but it's clear Betty is approaching this with a level head. She's planning a 2-month timescale to account for any hidden surprises. Do you actually get involved with any refurbishments? Do you actually roll your sleeves up and get stuck in?
I definitely could do. Really handy with my hands.
Okay.
I could sew as well as do DIY.
So you can do a lot of the stuff yourself.
Not change the kitchen, but I really do flat packing a lot. I think so. Could just find someone to fix it for me. I should be okay.
You found a very good property for your client. I hope he's happy. Good luck. Good luck. minor tweaks and a little bit of colour you're going to add.
Thank you very much.
Go, Betty.
Time now to head to the large Wiltshire town of Swindon, home to locals known as Swindonians. Swindon's train service can take you into London in an hour, but it wasn't like that when the station first opened in 1842, as every train had to stop for at least 10 minutes to change locomotives. As a result, this station hosted the first recorded railway refreshment rooms. What is 2 miles from the centre of Swindon is the property I'm here to see. 80,000 plus sounds a pretty good deal for a 3-bed end of terrace. Let's have a look. It's an ex-local authority house, which usually means big and sturdy. So what have we got? Into a little entrance foyer here. You've got stairs and 2 bedrooms there. Nice to have a door there into the kitchen. This looks like one of those properties that you can walk round and round. Not that I generally walk round and round in circles in houses, but it's nice to have the option. Into this lovely dual aspect living room. It's obviously fairly dated, and you can certainly see that from the fireplace. Don't be upset if you still got one of those. They were great in their day. Just possibly if you're doing this place up to modern standards, you'd want to replace it with something, and certainly the wallpaper isn't to everyone's taste. But good news, you've got the patio doors there out onto the garden, so that's nice. Then through into the kitchen, and again, it's pretty decent. A good size. Obviously, it would benefit so much from having replacement units in here, and that generally doesn't cost that much compared to what you get back in terms of the value add to the property, so it's definitely something to do. Lots of little places for storage, and you can walk round that way. So if I did, I'd just keep going round and round and round. I think actually. And that's enough of that, I think. So upstairs, nice wide staircase, which is good news. And lots of space up here for sure. First thing you see when you come to the top of the stairs, ideally where it should be, I guess, is the bathroom. It doesn't have a bath at the moment, so if you turn this into a family home, that's probably something you want to put in. Certainly a bath and a shower would be great. A good sized double bedroom there, another nice sized double bedroom to the front of it. The whole house definitely feels spacious, which is really great. And here, the 3rd bedroom, again, not a bad size. I slow down because it's in here that you start to discover teeny weeny flying ointment when it comes to this property. Does that look okay to you? Now that, along with a little bit of research about the area, should set alarm bells ringing. Because this house is built with a metal frame which has this kind of stuff put in on it to make it sort of livable inside, and then it's got a brick facade. At first glance you wouldn't know that. Now what's the big deal about that? Well, non-standard construction. It's the first question you get asked when it comes to getting a mortgage. Is the house standard construction? You say no. A lot of mortgage companies are going to say, it's not really for us then. So if you're looking to get a mortgage on this place, there are companies that will do it, but you're slightly more limited, so you need to know about it before you buy it. Yes, there's definitely more to consider with this house than meets the eye. So I'm out in the back garden here, and this just goes to show sometimes it's really tricky to spot non-standard construction. You think this was just a brick-built house. So another way, other than what I saw inside that you can tell it's non-standard construction, is if you can find anything that's going through the wall, such as a pipe from the waste there, or maybe a breeze block or something that you can take off, you can look in, then you can get an idea of what's going on inside. Aside from the fact that we've got non-standard construction, we've got a really great house here. Look at the garden. It could do with a bit of sorting out and a bit of landscaping. And what you do get is you get a house that you probably pay less for the same size. So in terms of rental, nobody cares. It's non-standard construction. So your yield is going to be probably better. And if you're looking to live here, you get more space to live in. So it's good. So if non-standard construction doesn't bother you, this 3-bed end terrace that's guided £80,000 plus could be a good buy. But what did a local estate agent make of it?
Having had a look around the property, it obviously needs updating. It's a good size. The ex-council houses are always a very good size. Lots of potential. But yes, it does need new kitchen, new bathroom, obviously redecoration throughout. It isn't as bad as some properties I've seen, but yeah, it does need general sort of modernisation.
So what kind of value could this house have once it's renovated?
Once renovated, it's a great sized property. You could achieve up to about £200,000.
And what if the future owner decides to rent instead?
The property would achieve in the region of £700, £750 per calendar month should they look to rent the property.
What you've got here is a really good house. I particularly like the layout downstairs. The only issue, of course, is that non-standard construction, but as long as you're aware of it, it's not an issue. Let's see who bought it when it went under the hammer.
Three-bed end of terraced house, so find your bids, I don't know, 90, go upwards from 90, 90,000, I'm going to go below 90. 90,000 in the front, 90, 95, 95 with you, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, back to you, 120, 125, 125, 122.
Bidding slowly continued to rise to where we rejoin it at £136,000.
136, 138, 140, £140,000 down here. 142 elsewhere, if not 140, first time, second time, third and last time if you're done. So 140.
Hidden in the crowd and successfully acquiring this property for £140,000 was Carlos. He's originally from Lebanon and his girlfriend Gosia is from Poland. I met them back at the house to chat about their plans. Carlos, Gosia, lovely to meet you both. Congratulations.
Thank you, nice to meet you too.
Tell me why you wanted to buy this house.
So I really wanted to get into the property business and build up a property portfolio. And I recently acquired an amount of money, which I thought best to put it into property first. I had an accident, was run over as a pedestrian. Yeah, got a decent settlement, and I thought put the money into good use, put it somewhere safe.
How badly hurt were you?
Well, I had a cracked skull, and I had internal bleeding as well, which they had to operate on straight away.
Wow. Gosh, what an experience to go through. I'm so pleased that you come out of it all right, and now taking that money and using it to invest in property.
Yeah.
So brilliant news. Your boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Gosh, were you with him at that time when he had his accident? Oh my
We've been
gosh.
together for about 6 months at that time.
Oh right. What was it like for you?
It was horrifying. I didn't really know, where he was going to be a few months from then, but it's all good now. So
It's good. And so here we are. This is the plus side of
This is
a
the
very
plus side.
bad experience. So what are you going to do to it to sort it out?
So definitely we're doing all the walls again. I hate
Yeah,
this
he hates
wallpapers. It's dreadful. Yeah, we're gonna change the floors. I think we're gonna have some wooden floor in the living room here. The tiles in the kitchen look like the garden tiles, so we're gonna change those as well.
Yeah.
For the bedroom, something carpets, nice carpets, maybe cream or light beige. I'm thinking of maybe making it a smart home, so maybe like the electricity might be smart and the lights might be good.
So what about the construction of the house? What do you know about the construction, what it's made of and how it's made?
Almost nothing.
Okay. What do you think it's made of?
Some bricks. I don't know.
We think it might be north-side construction, which is made of a metal frame which has had brick put in front of it and stuff. So it's not necessarily an issue, but it does throw up issues when it comes to getting mortgages, perhaps. So do you need a mortgage for this?
No, it's a cash buyer.
Cash buy. So the good thing about a north side of the house is that you get a lot of house for the money, and it doesn't really affect you if you're renting it out. So just be aware in the future, if somebody does a survey on it, they might find it's not somebody construction.
It's fine.
It's fine. But not too much of a shock for you then.
No, it's alright.
Do you have much property developing experience?
No, none. Most of it's gonna come from my grandfather. He's actually worked a lot in, labor and stuff. He's originally a carpenter. He's got loads of experience. So he's gonna be the brains behind it, and I'm just gonna be the force.
Gosha, what's your involvement going to be?
I'm just here for moral support at the moment, but if he needs me to help painting or whatever, I'm always here.
Yeah, you're gonna. Do you like the house?
Yeah, I actually really do.
To get the property ready for rental, grandfather Edward has suggested a budget of £5,000. But despite his mentor's experience, Carlos already seems to be having some different thoughts.
I think maybe 10,000. I'm just doubling what he said, but if it needs to go a bit higher to get what we want, then I'm happy to do it.
Right. So what sort of timescale for the work?
I'm looking to finish it by at least 6 months' time.
Okay.
Yeah. So my grandfather's pretty optimistic. He said it'll take a couple of weeks, but I doubt that.
A couple of weeks and 5,000 quid. Right, okay. Very funny. Well, listen, good luck with it all. We really look forward to seeing how it turns out.
Thank you very much, Martin.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
Nice to meet you too.
Dit programma wordt mede mogelijk gemaakt door de Formule X van Familiepark Drievliet. Zaterdag hebben de